Hello, everyone, and welcome to my presentation on the connection between artificial intelligence and copyright. So let's start this off with what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence, otherwise known as AI, refers to the simulation or approximation of human intelligence in machines. AI is based on the principle that human intelligence can be defined in a way that a machine can easily mimic it and execute tasks, from the most simple tasks to those that are even more complex. The goals of artificial intelligence include mimicking human activity. It's ultimately the end goal. This is done with computer enhanced learning, reasoning, and perception. So basically, the computer just takes behaviors of a human and whatever the human would type in to the artificial intelligence, basically computes it for them. AI is being used today across different industries from finance to healthcare. There's a wide variety of these. We're going to get into those in a second. Weak AI tends to be simple and single task oriented, while strong AI carries on tasks that are more complex and human like. So, weak AI, which is the correct term for it, it's truly not actually weak. It's just not as strong per se as strong AI. So, it really just, so weak AI is just, like I said, it just performs simple tasks. Strong AI, which is just, we'll say it's more powerful, it can compute anything. And it's pretty scary what it can do. And we're going to see a lot of examples of strong AI, some problems specifically with strong AI following up. Some critics fear that the extensive use of advanced AI can have a negative effect on society. It's up for perception. So why is it used? AI forms the basis for all computer learning and is the future of all complex decision making. Computers are extremely efficient at calculating these combinations and permutations to arrive at the best decision. So sometimes humans won't be as quick, we'll say, with their decision making. AI is it's right there. Whatever you put in, it does it right for you in a matter of seconds. It's pretty mind blowing. AI is being used in hundreds of ways all around us. It has changed our world and made our lives more convenient. Very true. AI is needed because the work that individuals need to do is increasing day to day. So it's a good idea to automate the routine work. This saves the manpower of the organization and also increases the productivity. From a company perspective, from a business owner perspective, AI is amazing because they don't have to then hire a human to do the basic tasks that they would normally have done before. They can literally just use AI. Through AI, companies today are transitioning to mechanize all the regular routine work as mentioned. For example, the application of this AI is majorly seen at website chat portal. So how is it used? So artificial intelligence operates by processing data through advanced algorithms. It combs large data sets with algorithms, learning from the patterns or features in the data. So basically, like I said, I mentioned this before, it just takes human behavior. It's programmed to know human behavior, which is pretty mind-boggling. And it basically just will compute anything the human tells it to do. Every industry has a high demand for AI capabilities, including systems that can be used for automation, learning, legal assistance, risk notification, and research. Specific uses of AI in industries include healthcare, retail, manufacturing, and banking. So now what is copyright infringement? So quickly, copyright is the exclusive legal right to produce, reproduce, publish, or perform an original literary, artistic, dramatic, or musical work. Even more, really, just kind of bundle it up, the main ones into there. The purpose of copyright is to protect owners of creative works such as music, poetry, literature, while inspiring creativity and continuous production of such work regardless of their commercial value. Copyright infringement occurs when the violating party exercises any of the creator's exclusive rights to the work without permission. This includes all manners of distribution, including selling, broadcast, performing, adaptation, or copying of the work. Infringement can occur whether or not violating party seeks monetary gain through the use of the material in question. Through any argument against copyright infringement is usually considered stronger without a profit motive. So literally, it could just be an assignment report. This is something we're going to be talking about later as well, how AI can basically just use words off the internet, off a database, and a human can just program it to come up with basically just an essay for them using whatever they find on the database. So we're going to talk about how AI and copyright infringement can intertwine. Creating works using artificial intelligence can have very important implications for copyright law. There is no copyright protection for works generated solely by a machine. However, it seems that copyright may be possible in cases when the creator can prove there was substantial human input. So this is probably the most important point to now. Basically, although it's been done before, and we're going to get into that in a second, but it should be the next slide, you can't really sue AI or the creators of AI because they're not really using it as their own work. So, for example, if I want to use AI to create a poem, well, the AI is just going to go through the entire internet, basically, and make a poem for you, but it's not going to claim it as their own work. It's when humans take that, basically copy and paste that, we'll say, poem, and use it as their own work, put their name on it, that's copyright infringement. So some of the many uses of AI include voice recognition, where we talk about that, self-driving cars, chatbots, which we'll be talking about, online shopping, streaming services, healthcare technology, factory and warehouse systems, and educational tools, which we'll be also talking about. So the first segment of AI that we're going to be talking about that is currently drawing a lot of interest and just there's a huge spotlight on it is AI art generator. So an AI art generator refers to a software that uses AI to create images from user text inputs, usually within seconds. The images vary in style depending on the capabilities of the software, but typically render an image in any style you want, including 3D, 2D, cinematic, modern, Renaissance, and a whole bunch more. Like any AI model, AI art generators work on a learned data they are trained with. Typically, these models are trained on billions of images, which it analyzes for characteristics. These insights are then used by the model to create new images. So AI art generators, you can literally tell it, create a picture of, I'm just going to use an example, Mario Kart. And it will go through all images on the internet. And it won't just give you like an image that has already been produced or made. It is going to give you a morphed image of something that was already produced. So it's training on the algorithms without purposefully giving you the explicit image that was already made. It kind of creates its own by using other images. So AI generators are trained on billions of images, like I said, found throughout the internet. These images are often artwork that belongs to a specific artist, which are then reimagined and repurposed by AI art to generate your image. Although it's not the same image, the new image has elements of an artist's original work, which is not credit to them. So we're